And welcome back to Varsity Sports Now. Jay Elsen and Jason Andera. We move into North Dakota hoops now, specifically Class B boys, the state tournament going on this weekend up in Minot. Actually got underway earlier on today. And for more on this event, we bring in Tom Mix from the Forum of Fargo-Moorhead. And Tom, three of Class B's top teams actually bowed out in the regional finals, didn't even make it to state. Which ones lost? Beulah's, North Stars, or Oak Grove's surprised you the most?
Well, they were all really shocking. I think that the whole state was pretty impressed with how some of those teams came out of those regions. But I'd have to say, out of the three that you mentioned, the one that took me back the most, even though it was a number 3 playing a number 1, Beulah getting upset 64-52 over Dickinson Trinity was the one that I thought was pretty impressive. The Titans looked like they controlled the game throughout and really got over the top. Got a big win against Beulah, who they had lost to in the regular season and at the district tournament final. So I guess the third time was the charm for the Titans, and as a result, the number 1 team in the state is going to be watching the tournament this weekend.
All right, Tom, Class B tournament, always a lot of talent on display. Who are some of the stars that we're going to find out about in Minot?
Well, in that first game, the first matchup, Lemoore, Litchfield Marion versus Trinity, I got to think that Jacob Volk, 6'3" senior for Dickinson Trinity, is going to be the paramount player in that one. 20 points per game, 6.6 rebounds per game. He's definitely been a great player for the Titans all year. First team consideration for all state right there. The second game, Shiloh Christian versus Milner. I think you'll see Britton Bussman and Donovan Lambert going head-to-head in that one. Bussman is only a junior, and he's averaging 24.7 points per game. Donovan is certainly a great player for the Skyhawks, 9.5 points per game, 5 rebounds per game. Great player right there. Then in the rest of the games, some players that I thought really jumped out at the page at you is Jade Bentz, Trenton. He's averaging a double-double, 7.6 points per game and 13 rebounds per game. And he's obviously a great player for Trenton, and they're a team that doesn't have a lot of players in their rotation, so they really lean on that guy. And then Austin Longley, I hope I'm saying that right, Forwin's Minnewacan. He looks like he's really powers that team. And they really scored a big upset like you referenced to earlier. They beat North Star, number 2 ranked team in the state. Maybe this is Austin's time to get on the big stage and really show that he belongs in that group of top players in Class B.
Well, Tom, as you look over this entire bracket, who, in your opinion, has the toughest road to a title?
Well, a tough road to the title might be Milner. They got to play Shiloh Christian, who is historically been to the state tournament, made a lot of appearances recently. They were at state last year. And Milner hasn't been there since 2004, so they play a team that's historically been to state a lot in their first-round matchup. And then, assuming they, knock off the Shiloh Christian in the first round, they'll play either Lemoore, Litchfield Marion, or Dickinson Trinity. Trinity is a very good team. I have to think that if Milner would get through, they'd play Trinity, and Trinity's the number 3 ranked team in the state. And that would be a very big upset if Milner would somehow knock off the Titans. And then in the title game, who knows how that other side of the bracket will work out, but I think it might be Forwin's Minnewacan that's there, and they're ranked. So it could be a very tough road to the title for Milner looking at the bracket.
All right, quickly now we're going to put you on the spot. You've done all the research. Who do you think is going to walk away with the title?
I think Four Winds Minnewacan's going to push through here, and I think the fact that they beat North Star in that region championship put a lot of air in their tires, and I think Four Winds Minnewacan is going to move through the tournament there in Minot, and they'll be the team that is holding the first place trophy at the end there on Saturday.
Well, one of several teams playing good basketball going into the tournament certainly earned their trip to Minot, so we'll have to wait and see how it all plays out. That's Tom Mix from the Forum of Fargo-Moorhead. Well, stay tuned. We'll peruse the rest of North Dakota's postseason picture when we come back.